I'm Time for Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Minaal Daily 3.0, a bag that I've been using for the last 3 weeks. Head over to packhacker.com for the full written review along with photos and text over on the website. We'll leave a link down in the description below. Let's dive in. The main fabric here is a 600D nylon, and we have YKK reverse coil zippers as well. Keeps a nice clean look. I do have the bag in briefcase mode right now, so you can basically grab it briefcase style from the side strap if you don't want the backpack straps out and using it as a backpack. But if you do want to use it as a backpack, these stow away, which I really like. And one of the differences here is that there's a snap fastener compared to the older version. It was just sewn in up top here. Works pretty well. I do kind of have some hard time buttoning it back in quickly. So what I've been doing is just opening up this top, putting my finger back there, and then you can kind of snap it into place. So that's snapped in place now. Bag's also pretty full. So it might, your mileage may vary based on how full it is. But to get the straps out, it's easier to just unbutton. There's no sewn in part at the top here. It's just easier to grab the straps out now and faster, which is good. All right, and then out of these bottom corners here, that's where you attach the straps. So you just pull those out, those stow away, fasten it down, and now you are in backpack mode. One of the things I want to talk about on the straps here is that they're edgeless. So these are also denser than the previous version, so I found them to be, pretty comfortable when wearing when full. Like, this is built for the laptop and like heavier tech gear, so it's worked out pretty well. And they're edgeless, so there's no edge on this strap here. So you don't really feel it on the sides here cutting into your chest, which I really like. 2 little areas here for like little carabiner clips. ITW sternum strap, which is good plastic hardware, so that's solid there. It adjusts as well on a rail, which is good, so you can get that correct fit. And then we have kind of this just standard strap adjuster down here with elastic keepers as well to manage that excess strap. And one of the things that I like about this bag is it's kind of like a packable backpack on steroids. It's still really lightweight. It lays super flat when it's empty, and it's designed to be put inside of the Carry-On 3.0, so it's kind of in that Minaal ecosystem. So that really has it going on for it, which is nice. Back panel here, but it's not, you can't compress it and pack it up together like some other packable day packs. But I think this is like really good for tech, and I've really enjoyed using it. It's better than, like, if you want laptop protection, it's better than like a, one that you can press. And that's kind of that thin ripstop nylon. So it has that going for it, and it's different than other bags in the market for that reason. And then the back panel here, you just kind of got this embroidery stuff going on, and really no mesh to speak of, which is, I think, honestly fine, but not as breathable as some other bags. Sweaty back is inevitable, and this bag certainly isn't helping that case. Hidden pocket back here, which is new from the previous version. Nice little spot for your passport or like a small field notes notebook or some extra cash or cards or something like that that you just want to have a little bit more secure. So if that's against your back, it's nearly impossible to pickpocket. But it can still happen. And then sides here, side handle, which we talked about. Top handle as well. It's kind of got this soft, cushy feel to it. A little more heavy duty if you're going to be having heavy tech gear in here. It's got that kind of folded over padding, and it feels like a seatbelt as well, which I really like, that kind of soft feel for this stuff. All right, I want to talk about what's in the front pocket here. I'm going to leave it all inside just because I want to show you something else in a second. But inside I've just been keeping glasses, sunglasses, like a lighter in there as well. And then the thing I like here is that there's this separate mesh pocket that you can have access to, and that's where I have my keys on this key ring. You'll notice if you've been a fan of Minaal, they're still using that light blue color on this key ring, on this version we have here. Haven't switched everything to white yet, so you see that logo there is white. It used to be kind of 2 shades of blue, so they've done a redesign of their logo. I personally like this a lot. Your mileage may vary. But yeah, they still have that blue on the key clip here, so holding on to that color. And that is nice because it zips away. So it you know, your keys can't scratch. Other stuff that's inside of this pocket, it's got a bit of segmentation. Of course, I have a key organizer on there, but that's a different story. That's for a different video. Yeah, then just nice YKK zippers here. I believe that's an 8 or a 5 racket coil. Either way, you know, it's definitely enough to have on the top here. Couldn't quite see that number there, but you can just look on the front of the zipper and it'll tell you the number right there. Zip that back up. All right, let's open this front pocket. And when I say it's enough, I mean it's robust enough for this small pocket. Like you could have even a smaller zipper here and it's enough. But it's also good, like it's the right size for these compartments here, these bigger ones. So one of the things I want to show you is just kind of, one of the things I've been running into that's been a bit annoying is let me zoom you out a little bit. Just like the lack of structure on this bag. So kind of when I open it, if there's heavy stuff on the top here, this part can kind of flop down and it unzips really easily, which is great, but you can see I'm barely putting any pressure and it kind of unzips. So a lot of the time this can feel a little bit floppy, especially when you have heavy gear on the top here. But I do like, so you can see the way I have it packed here, I'm kind of leaving extra space here at the top for these items that are inside on this side. So it kind of Tetrises in really nicely. And it's more of just like a minor thing that I wanted to note with that compared to like other structured bags, right? This is a lightweight bag, they're going for lightweight. And that's kind of some of the stuff that you're gonna run into with a bag like this compared to other more robust day packs. Inside I've just got a hoodie, little case for tech, set that off to the side. And then their interior water bottle holder here I think works really well. It also adds kind of a little bit of structure to that handle on the side. So if I get rid of it, there's like a little bit more variance in how much this can move, but not much. I think they still have the briefcase pretty well handled. But some bags will put like an aluminum stay on the side here to really lock that in and make the bag solid and retain its shape. Not the case here with Minaal because they're going for a little bit more of lightweight and it's lays flat and it's packable, which wouldn't be possible if you added those other things. But yeah, water bottle down here, 18 ounce, which fits nicely on the side here. You know, just get a water bottle that you trust because this is a tech focused bag. So of course you don't want it leaking on your tech. But I appreciate the silhouette the bag has when there's no water bottle on the outside personally. And I don't know, I don't even always carry one around with me, although some other people on our team do every single day. So little security pocket down here. So if you wanted any like extra cash or anything of that nature, that could go down here. I've got like a little rubber band thing of credit cards down there, but I don't want to grab them because I think my numbers are on them. And then we have these elastic loops on the side here. This is also new from the previous version. These are now elastic, and this works for Minaal's shirt protector. Inside, I've just got like a couple snacks, notebook, and a Kindle. Snacks inside of these stasher bags, so that's where I like to keep those. And yeah, nice little mesh pocket at the top here. You can see through it, which is great. You know, just I like the pocketing in this bag. Like it's low profile. You still have this open area to put extra loose stuff that I just showed you. But also it's not like overwhelming, right? Now the pocketing that I do not like in this bag is kind of this top part stuff. So I zipped up that main compartment and now we're gonna open this up. I'm really conflicted on this area of the bag. So laptop stand I was just stashing back there just to give you an idea. This stuff, I don't love the way this is laid out. So I get it, if you're in briefcase mode, it's gonna be, you know, vertical, but if you're in backpack mode, these are sideways. And every time I'm kind of opening this bag, like stuff is sliding kind of all over the place. Like you saw that power bank come out of there. It's maybe better for lighter items, like just this notebook, but even that can start to come out with just a little bit of kind of jostling around when you're wearing this bag. So I don't love that this stuff can slide out. This is an improvement on the previous version, but this pen is just kind of holding on by a thread right on that little clip there. But if it's just in here like that, it's not really a good spot for it. This is fitting in there well. This is just like, that happens to be the perfect size. This is the little mobile tripod by Peak Design that they have in Kickstarter right now. But that just happens to be the perfect size. So that's never slipped out on me. Power bank, like every time I open it, slips out. And then I like this because there's a zipper. So I wish there was more of that, or maybe some design, like Code of Bell in one of their cross pods has like a really streamlined zipper design where it's like you can keep them open or closed. So you could use that as kind of a pocket. So I like this. I've got my chargers in here. and just a little spork, and that stays secure because it's zipped. So that's one thing that I kind of have some gripes with this bag is this is my biggest gripe here, is like this section right here. Behind this, you got a little place for documents, little buckle here that you can undo, get better access to it inside. So maybe you got a manila folder in there or something with some documents. I've just been keeping a keyboard in there that I like to carry along with me. And then yeah, you can see on the inside just like pretty ample space. Pretty much goes the entirety of this stitched area here. So would love to hear if you have this bag in the comments below, what you think of this section. Maybe you really like it. I would love to know why. Just doesn't really work for me in the testing phase quite as well. Now this definitely works for me. I think this is one of the best laptop compartments that's been invented. It's like no other we've seen it in any other bag, which is why we talked about this so much in our laptop bag guide over at packhacker.com. So if I was going to leave a quote on the Minaal website about this bag, it would be about the device nest, because I think it's amazing. So this can come off and you can slide it either up top here, and I've got this in a case because I wanted to show you that it does fit, to pull out, or without a case, you can do this as well. Just going to set that off to the side. Just fits really nicely on the inside. And what I like about it is it just locks in and suspends your laptop really well. Now, there's a little bit of jostle there, but Minaal has thought about this, and they give you some customization options. So if you have a laptop of a different size, you can go through either one loop or two loops and get a tighter fit. You know, you can just completely strap this strap to itself, like maybe around these, and just forget it's there altogether, and then just use this as kind of this top compartment without even fastening this down if you want. And then the layer up front here is just for a tablet too. So I really love the way that this works and the way that this operates. I think it's really clever, and it's totally like nailing the Minaal use case, which is people that travel, people that work on their laptops, digital nomads, etc. All right, and then one extra thing I wanted to talk about, so you can see like you can see kind of the structure of it, right? When you can see me just grabbing it with both hands, pulling it over. Like there's not a ton of structure to it. The back panel is like really nicely padded, and you can see there's some structure there, but this main part kind of starts to get, this main part kind of starts to get a little bit floppy if you have heavy items in the front. Just something to note, it feels going to feel a little different than a regular day pack. What you do get is some really excellent organization with it, and a lighter weight. The last thing I want to talk about here is the rainfly at the bottom. So that just pops out. I'm not going to put it on. Minaal says that it is a snugger fit than the previous version. We're going to have a comparison on those two versions though, so make sure to check that out. Let me just pull this out and just give you a quick show. So this rain cover comes in at the bottom. You do have some weather resistance with this fabric, but of course, you know, if you're in a torrential downpour or a tsunami in Southeast Asia, this is going to be what you're going to want to put onto your bag. So there you have it. Full review of the Minaal Daily 3.0. Text and photos over on the website after 2 weeks of testing. And make sure to check out the link in the description below to see this on packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support our channel at no additional cost to you. Thanks for keeping it here at Packhacker, your guide to better gear. We'll see you in the next video.